Hey everybody, welcome to Arcane Duels, and we're on episode 14. Today, it's Intangible Zero versus...
Violent Ray.
And Goshade's here!
And Goshade's in the back there. Thank you. I'm going to be playing the Johktari Beastmaster, and what are you doing?
I will be running a skeletal necro build.
Alright, cool. So that's our episode. Hope you enjoy.
Bye!
Hey there, so today I'm going to be playing the Johktari Rushmaster. I've made this deck. I've thought a lot about it. Basically, the idea is turn one, you just move one space over. You throw a Hawkeye and a Hero's Favor on yourself, and then that's it. On turn two, you can move two spaces forward, and with your two Hurl Boulders that you're going to be casting, you can affect the entire arena. There's nowhere that the opponent can go to get away from you except for walls. That's the only thing that stops it. Basically, that happens on turn 3. You're going to have 13 mana left over, which is just enough for either an Acid Ball or an Arc Lightning or a Jet Stream, and either a Hurl Boulder or a Lightning Bolt. By turn, based off of what the opponent plays, if they're doing if they play a spawn point, you should probably just Hurl Boulder them till the end of days. However, if they're saving up the mana, it looks like they're going to be casting the creature themselves. Lightning Bolt them so you can stun them, and with the Hero's Favor, you increase your chances. And then you hopefully don't have to worry about them summoning that creature. They're not getting use out of their mana, you're wasting their actions, and in return you're doing damage and getting your actions, and you get far ahead. There's a lot of contingencies in the spellbook, just in cases. Basically, if they summon the wall, then there's the Dancing Scimitar, so basically you can walk over the wall, still get an attack off. And as well as just be able to constantly slash them in the face. There's the cool thing about Johktari is if you have Mongoose Agility on, then if you teleport the opponent 2 spaces away from their, let's say they summon a creature, you teleport their the mage away from the creature 2 spaces, and then you run after the mage and hit him in the face. And then every time their creature tries to keep up, you teleport the mage 2 spaces away, and then hit them in the face, and then cut them. You continue this process, and so since you're elusive and fast, there's not a lot they can do besides obviously walls and dispelling, things like that. So yeah, there's a number of little tricks and contingencies. The deck can win by turn 3. You can throw down something like 30 dice of damage if you cast all aggro things, Hurl Boulders and Hurl Rock. So you can, I think it's 30, let's see, it's 8 plus 8 plus 8, so that's 24 plus 6, yep, 30. You can do 30 dice of damage, and with 2 Hero's Favor rerolls, there's a good chance that you can kill a mage in just turn 3 if they don't prepare themselves. So that's basically the build. Has, as I said, a lot of contingencies in case they go defensive, and even a few if they go complete offensive. So that's my deck. That is a Johktari Rushmaster.
Alright, so running a typical necro build, skeletal soldier build. Running armory in here to buff all my soldiers. Running one mort, 2 death fangs are my typical starting creature to throw out. Make him the Eternal Servant, gives him piercing +2, he's fast, gets a chance to move out and around on the battlefield. I typically like to throw out an Archer's Watchtower and put a skeletal archer in there, just start shooting across the arena. That's normally my starting mechanic there. Have some enchantment removal stuff or enchantments to help against some flyers, because I have very little I can do against flyers other than my Royal Archers. So it's just a typical soldier necro build. I have a couple walls in here to put walls in there to put up a defense if I need to get away from somebody. A couple of teleports. Straightforward kind of a necro soldier build.
Okay, so we're on to round 1. You have the initiative, so it's on you.
Alright, for my quick cast, I'm going to throw down a Death Ring as my quick cast for 5, go from 20 to 15, and that is my quick. Alright,
cool. I will pass on my quick cast.
Alright, my full action then will be, I'm going to move over here and throw Libra Mortis on me for my full. That's going to cost 9 from the Death Ring, we're bringing it down to 1, so I go to 6 mana left in my pool.
Alrighty.
And your action?
For my action, I will move 1 space over, and I will spend 2 to cast this face down enchantment on myself. I'll just put it over here. And then for my quick cast, I will repeat the process. Do another face down enchantment on myself.
Alright.
That's the end of the round.
Okay.
And I'm here.
Okay, so we're on to round 2. I have the initiative, but I'm passing on quick cast, so it's on to you.
Alright. For my quick cast, I will throw a mana crystal in the zone next to me, and your go.
Alright, for my action, I will run 2 spaces forward, and then I'm going to go ahead and reveal these things that I play to myself. I'll spend a total of 1 plus 3, so that's a Hawkeye and an Akira's Favor. So that's a total of 4. And then spend 8 to hurl a boulder at you. So let's go ahead and do that. It's normally 7, but I'm getting +1 from Eagle Eye. And the effect die. Alright, that was a bad roll. I'm going to re-roll the damage from Akira's Favor. That's better. Ish. 4, 5, 6, 6. And then, after my creature's turn, I will activate that and spend 8 to hurl a boulder at you. Repeating the process. Bad rolling. Very bad rolling. Well, you are slammed, and you take 5 damage.
You're slammed once or twice?
The first one did not slam you.
Okay.
So slammed once.
Okay. And then...
So that was
what was the last name of 5?
So 6 and 5. 11.
So 11?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and then for my action, I will throw in a Death Fang. It's going to cost 7 because of the -1 off the Death Ring. So going to 4. I will make him my Eternal Servant. And then that's
your full action?
My full action.
Alright, and that's the end of the round.
Alright. Okay, round 3. I have initiative this turn. I'm going to deploy off of my Libero, Mort.
Okay.
It's going to cost me a total of 15 for the Death Ring. I have 2 here. So that brings me to, I believe, 2 mana. Yes. And that is my deploy.
Alright. I have no deployment, so it's your quick cast.
My quick action will be spending my 2, putting a enchantment on your mage. And that is my quick action.
Okay. I pass on quick cast.
Your quick cast?
Oh, you need to put a
I
marker
need
on
markers
your guy.
on things. My action will be to activate Death Fang, run in here and eat you.
Go for it.
Alright. You have no armor. I have Piercing 2 because of the Eternal Servant. It is 3 attack dice. Come on, big money, no whammies. That's a pretty good Death Fang.
Compared to what I've been rolling.
Yes, it is. That is my action.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 5 to cast a acid ball.
Okay.
Anything happen from the enchantment?
On you, no.
Okay. Alright, then I acid ball your face.
Sure.
It's normally 2. What am I doing?
Seriously, what are you doing? You're grabbing like 12 dice.
And then Hawkeye gives me +1. So that's 3, and an 11 is 2 corrode, which you have no armor,
Which
so that's
becomes
just
2
2 damage.
poison damage.
So that's 5 damage total.
So 5 damage. I've taken 18 damage so far.
Alright. That was my quick cast. So then I'll go ahead and activate my mage. Alright, so I'm going to use my full action to spend 8 and then lightning bolt you in the face.
Gotcha. Yeah, I missed where we were for a second. I got confused.
That's normally 5, so we're doing 6, and the effect die.
That's a little better.
I will re-roll this.
It's probably a good idea. You need
Come
to invest in a flat table.
7 is just a daze.
Okay.
But you will take 6, 7, 8 damage.
8 damage. Am I dead yet?
I don't know.
I'm at 26 damage.
Nice.
Alright. For my action, I will move the initiative marker, and I will run into this corner. And that's all.
Alright. Do you want to guard?
Yeah, I'll guard. It doesn't really do much, but I'll guard. Sure.
Okay, cool. We'll grab that in a second.
Yep.
And that is the end of the round. Okay, so we're on to round 4, and the Johktari has the initiative. So we're on deployment. I don't have a deployment. Do you have a deployment?
I cannot deploy.
Okay. I'm going to spend 8 out of my 9 and throw a hurl boulder at you.
Okay.
Five, 6, 7, 8.
Hopefully Nathan's wonderful ability of rolling dice kicks in.
Right.
No money, whammy, come on.
That's a dead.
Pretty dead.
I'm gonna re-roll this.
Just for shits and giggles at this point.
Ah,
and
6
it
again.
still fails.
Well, good game.
Man.
Wow.
Wow. So that was OP.
Yeah, it's kind of this game's broken. My Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah.
At least that game's not broken.
Mid-force is not broken. I just won turn or round 4. That's all.
Could have been round 3 if you knew how to roll dice.
Yeah, I'm terrible at rolling. That's what Akira's favor is for.
And it still didn't help you.
Very well.
At least they're wearing a shirt with Wally holding Baby Groot on it. Can you see that? Isn't that kind of awesome? That's pretty cool.
Got distracted from the fact that you lost round 4.
Yeah, it should have been round 3.
Alright, so we have decided that was a quick game, so we're actually going to do a episode 14 part B, where we Ray is going to know what deck I'm playing this time, and so he gets to do the countermeasures for it. He's going to know ahead of time and hopefully play a more defensive build that will fight against us.
Cool.
So,
and hopefully my cool Mage Wars hat helps. Thanks, Aaron.